Jayson Tatum is one of the brightest young stars in the NBA, and his on-court performance seems effortless. But did you know his mentor once suggested he quit the league? This is a look at Jayson Tatum's lavish lifestyle. Catch the full story only here on Sports Frenzy TV. While this video won't dive into stories of bad neighborhoods or gang fights, it's important to recognize that Tatum's childhood wasn't without its struggles. When he was in 5th grade, Tatum and his mom came home to find a foreclosure notice on the floor. The home his mom had worked tirelessly to buy was lost. Tatum recalls that his mom began crying and he felt helpless, wanting to help but being only 11. His mom, however, composed herself and assured him she would handle the situation, promising that she would figure everything out as she always did. And she did, even enrolling him in one of the best prep schools in the state for high school. School wasn't always smooth sailing for Tatum. In 1st grade, when he expressed his dream of becoming an NBA star, his teacher dismissed it as unrealistic, causing his classmates to laugh. Tatum was upset and shared the experience with his mom, who then confronted the teacher the next day. She respectfully questioned the teacher's discouraging response, emphasizing that if a child answers a question, it's not appropriate to tell him that his aspirations are unachievable when she was at home, encouraging him to believe in possibilities. This support from his mom was all Tatum needed to chase his dream. One of his high school coaches, Frank Barnett, discussed Tatum's dedication to his goals. Barnett mentioned arriving at school around 6:30 every day, while Tatum would already be there by 5:45 or 6 o'clock at the latest, working hard. Barnett found it impressive that Tatum maintained this routine every single day, noting that the only day Tatum took off was after they won the state championship. It was clear to Barnett that Tatum's work ethic was exceptional. As for his father, Justin Tatum was indeed around, but he was often busy with his career as a basketball coach. Jayson spent his childhood visiting his dad in the locker room, sitting courtside, and hearing pre-game speeches. When Justin played professionally in the Netherlands, Brandy, Jason's mom, took him overseas to watch his father play. This arrangement worked out well because Justin's career ended just in time for him to coach Jason's high school team. Despite facing financial struggles, Jason's childhood had a balance of challenges and advantages. He benefited from a strong basketball background, being the godson of former NBA player Larry Hughes and the cousin of current Clippers head coach Tyronn Lue. It's clear that basketball talent runs in the family. So what's Jayson Tatum's life like now? Gone are the days of pink slips on the door. Let's explore his luxurious lifestyle. Starting with his earnings, Brandy must be incredibly proud. From humble beginnings, her son is now a millionaire and the highest paid player on the Boston Celtics, despite being only 24 years old. Tatum signed a 5-year, $163 million contract with the Celtics, which averages out to $32.6 million annually. For the 2022 to 2023 season, his base salary is $30 million. That's impressive, especially since many people his age are burdened with college debt. As for a shout-out from Joe Biden, it would be nice to see some recognition for Tatum's contributions. Given his impact on the Celtics, some might argue that his current salary is actually a bargain. If the Celtics want to keep him beyond 2026, they might need to offer more. Fortunately, the Celtics understand how to value their players correctly. A $195 million contract for a 22-year-old is a bold move, but the Celtics know what they're doing. Tatum isn't just earning big from his NBA contract. Major brands are eager to sign him for endorsement deals. He joined Jordan Brand in the summer of 2019 after his stint with Nike. He wears Air Jordan 36s during games, and his own signature Nike shoe is set to release in March 2023. Tatum also signed a multi-year deal with Subway in February 2021, with a commercial featuring him promoting their sandwiches. The ad was a pricey $5 million. In 2015, Tatum was named Gatorade's Player of the Year and appeared in commercials for them in October 2021. His lines included promoting Gatorade as essential for fueling greatness. Since 2017, Tatum has been a spokesperson for Emo's Pizza and has partnered with NBA 2K. Despite his success, Tatum's mom manages his finances and keeps his NBA earnings in check until he retires, so he has to rely on his endorsement deals for spending money. At 24, with $160 million in earnings, it's fortunate that he has someone looking out for him. Let's dive into how Tatum spends his money. In 2019, Tatum bought a stunning house in Newton, Massachusetts. This two-story, 6,248 square foot property is about 12 miles from the Celtics' home court. He purchased two adjacent half-acre lots, and his new home features an open floor plan and a custom kitchen. At a cost of $4 million, it's a pretty sweet deal, leaving him with plenty of cash to spare. Tatum's car collection reflects his refined taste. He enjoys time with his son in a Rolls-Royce, shows up at practice in a Mercedes, and heads to meetings in a Mustang. Here's a closer look. The Rolls-Royce is a white two-door Phantom with a black and gray leather interior and custom rims, costing over $500,000. He sometimes takes his son for a ride in the front seat. His Mercedes is a G63 AMG G-Wagon, all black with matching dark rims, perfect for privacy with its dark tinted windows. For fun, he drives a restored 1965 Mustang, all black with silver rims. It's in impeccable condition and definitely turns heads. Tatum is also very generous. He established the Jayson Tatum Foundation, which supports nearly 100 boys and girls with a free one-day summer basketball camp and leadership program each year. The foundation also contributes to nonprofits in the St. Louis area, where Tatum is from, and helps individuals in need. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the foundation matched $250,000 in donations to feed people through Feeding America and the Greater Boston Food Bank. So Tatum's got a great lifestyle, a beautiful home, fancy cars, and a generous heart. Now let's talk about his love life. At just 24, Tatum is already a dad. His son, Jayson Tatum Jr., also known as Deuce, often steals the show at Celtics games with his cheerful presence. Tatum Sr. loves seeing the support his son gets from fans, saying it's unexpected and enjoyable to see people cheer for Deuce at both home and away games. Now, who's the lucky woman behind Deuce? That would be Taraya Lachelle, a hairdresser and owner of Curl Bar Hair Salon in Boston. Tatum and Taraya met in high school and started dating, but things weren't straightforward. Taraya became pregnant while Tatum was dating someone else, adding some drama to their story. Deuce was born on December 6, 2017, just 2 months into Tatum's rookie season. Despite being just 19, Tatum embraced fatherhood and appreciated growing alongside his son, mentioning how it's special that Deuce will see his career progress and remember those moments. Tatum isn't officially linked to anyone right now, but he has been in the spotlight with a few different women. He was with volleyball player Sammy Amos in 2017, around the time Taraya was pregnant. In 2020, he dated British singer Ella May, and after their split in 2021, he was seen with Instagram influencer Bella B. Harris. There was some overlap as both Ella and Bella appeared at games to support Tatum before he ended things with Ella. Since then, Tatum has kept his romantic life low profile. Maybe he's focusing on being a dad or just keeping things under wraps. So what do you think about Jayson Tatum's journey from those tough early days to his current lifestyle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into Tatum's world, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace!